The state government has unveiled plans to upgrade the Gabba precinct. No money has been committed towards renovating the stadium itself, but the government wants improvements outside the ground to coincide with Cross River Rail. The opposition says it's time the government gets on with the job instead of talking about it.
A new plan to get the Gabba back in the game.
We will be embarking upon a market testing exercise to fundamentally reshape and redevelop the Gabba precinct.
Concept plans show a new pedestrian bridge, bars, restaurants and apartments. It's part of the Cross River Rail project. It could cost around $100 million and be ready by 2024.
Our ambition is to make this the best stadium in the world.
To see the plans and the proposal here today fills me full of excitement.
First, $2 million will be spent on a business case. The government hopes to attract $1.5 billion of investment.
The Cross River Rail project is already 18 months behind schedule, and today all we hear is another announcement about another feasibility study.
It's going to be a busy few months here at the Gabba. The AFL season wraps later this month, and then preparations will begin for a Taylor Swift concert in November. In December, the Big Bash League gets underway, and in January, the Australian Test team will play host to Sri Lanka. It'll be the first time in 30 summers that the opening test hasn't been played at the Gabba. Cricket Australia says the ground has fallen behind the Adelaide Oval and the new Perth Stadium. The government says it wants to upgrade the Gabba, but is yet to put any money on the table. Meanwhile, it's been revealed taxpayers forked out $80,000 for the Premier and senior ministers to stay at luxury hotels during the Commonwealth Games. Some rooms cost $700 a night, but it was police and Games organisers who told them where to stay.
That seems to be a very lame excuse where the Premier could have easily gone home on some of those nights.
What would have been difficult for us and would have cost the Queensland public a lot more is if they'd been dotted in single hotels right around the coast. That would have been a nightmare.
The Games were the biggest sporting event in Queensland's history, attracting more than 500,000 spectators to the Gold Coast. Christian Silva, ABC News.